ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. Now, before we start, I have two important things to say. So first of all, of course, be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And second, this video is not sponsored by Hasbro. So let's get right into it. Today we will be reviewing Air Knight K4 by Hasbro. Oops, sorry about that. Yep, there it is. It's a stamina type Beyblade from Beyblade Burst Turbo. So now let's get right into the statistics and everything else. Let's go. Okay guys, so here's the Beyblade itself. So let's take it apart and put it on the table. You may have noticed it has a two-part forge disc. This part is actually able to be removed. So what you want to do is take this part and then place it into this groove and then turn it in one direction. So there we have that, and then here is the tip. I'll go more into the parts later in the video, but as you can see, it's green, has some glitter, really nice. So first things first, let's talk about the looks. Here's the energy layer. I really like this blue color, really nice looking. The only thing I don't like about its appearance is this gray over here. It's not metallic, it's a matte gray, and I feel like that gives it kind of a cheapish plasticky look, but this beautiful blue color really does make up for it. So here, now let's look at the stats that come on the back of the package itself. So it has 2 attack, 1 burst, 5 defense, 3 weight, 5 agility, and 11 stamina. So that's pretty interesting. And yeah, this Beyblade is a stamina type, and it spins right if I haven't said that already. So now let's go more into the parts. Okay, so here we have the Beyblade Burst app. So let's go over the parts, shall we? So let's go with the tip first. Alright, so this is the TS15S, aka Eternal S tip. After I show you on the app, I'll go over them. This is the DR67, aka 12E forge disc. And then this, of course, is just Air Knight's signature energy layer. Okay, now let me go over the parts for you guys more in detail. Okay, so here we have the tip. So, of course, you guys know, some of you may not know, but with these Beyblade Burst Turbo Bays, they have 2 modes. Slingshot, which gives them more attack type abilities, and Battle Ring, which is just to kind of hold your position and stay in the middle. So, how you change modes on this right now, currently it is in Battle Ring mode. So, it will just stay in one spot and kind of just try to defend its position. But to change it to Slingshot mode, you want to line up these grooves with these lines, not the ones that have these metallic thingies. You want to line up the grooves with these. So then once you've done that, you can just pull it out, and then be sure to move it to here, because what happens sometimes, actually a lot of the time, which is quite unfortunate, when you launch it into the stadium, it hits it hard, and a lot of the time it's at the wrong position, and then it goes in, which ruins your plans. So that's a really big con about this tip. I feel like they really should have seen that coming. But another problem with this tip is that when you launch it in there in Rails mode, it has practically no stamina whatsoever. It is really unpractical, but the stamina is great in Battle Ring mode. So now let's go on to the forge disc. It's a light forge disc. The double layer does add a good amount of weight to it, which I like, and it looks really nice too. It's smooth so that it's harder to burst the bay. So like I said before, how to put it on, you put these little teeth that are protruding out into these grooves, just like that, and then just turn it to one side, Yes, and then this is the energy layer. It's really wide, and that is perfect for, hey, if you want the code, here it is. You can, if you have the game, you can scan it and get it in the game. So yeah, it's really wide, which makes it really hard to get to the forge disk, therefore making it really hard to burst. So that's great. That gives it a good amount of defense. So then to put it back together, we all know the drill for right spinning base. Put it in all the way counterclockwise, then put in the tip, and then do it clockwise. There we go. And now let us, well, I guess we can just go ahead and do some test battles. Okay guys, the first fight will be Air Knight versus Achilles, who is a balance type. So Air Knight will be in battle ring mode right now. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Yep, Air Knight won because of his stamina. Now, let me put him in Rails mode, Slingshot mode, and show you how bad the stamina actually is. I won't do it in a battle, I'll just show you, just right here, how bad the stamina actually is in Rails mode. So as you guys can see, unbelievably bad stamina in Slingshot mode. So guys, another problem I've had with this Bey is very often it gets stuck onto the launcher. Like, you put it on and then you're gonna see right there, it got stuck. I do not know why that happens. If you guys know, please let me know in the comments. But all I do know is how to get it off. So if that happens, so this is a right spin Bey, put the ripcord in the left spin slot, and then crank it so that it's forced to come off. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happens, but let's get to more Beyblade matches. So now it will be, so I'm gonna use Air Knight in battle ring mode because Rails mode for him is practically useless, which really sucks. Yeah, so he will now be going against the stamina type Fafnir, who is actually a left spinning Beyblade. So let's do that. 3, 2, 1. Okay, Air Knight won that round, so let's do one more, just to see what happens. Okay, 3, 2, 1. Oof, that was about a tie. But what usually happens with these ones, from my experience at least, Fafnir is heavier, but Air Knight's lighter, so he should have more stamina. But because of his left spin, Fafnir is actually made to steal spin, so that sometimes is able to beat Air Knight. But Air Knight did great today. Okay, so next Air Knight will be going against Valtryek, who is an attack type, and he'll be in battle ring mode. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, this is something I wanted to show you as well. Because of the cone shape of the tip, sometimes it easily gets off-centered. And it wasn't bad enough for him to lose in this round, but Just letting you guys know, that is what happens sometimes. Guys, I will now be giving you my personal review of Air Knight K4. Okay, so it really is a shame. I mean, it looks so good. Its stamina is great. It just has great stats, but the little things like the slingshot mode collapsing, it getting stuck on the launcher. I don't know if Hasbro didn't test it right, or if my the one I bought is just defective. But yeah, I'm gonna have to give it a 6 out of 10. Could have been a 10 out of 10 if it functioned properly, but these little hiccups really take away a lot of the fun and it really disrupt when you're playing with this. But let me know in the comments if you guys have one of these. Does it work the same for you, or is it just mine's? So, however, on a more positive note, we've got a bunch of Beyblades waiting to be reviewed. We're gonna have another Beyblade, a fresh new review of a freshly awesome Beyblade. I've got this Beyblade, tested it out. It's really great Beyblade. Yeah, so Air Knight got a 6 out of 10, but the next one I guarantee will be a lot better. So be sure to like, subscribe if you want to, and have a great day.